Hello, my name is Madam Jennifer from Educare TZ. Welcome my lovely Form 4 students in our proceeding biology lecture series, and we are currently proceeding with our topic, which is the classification of the living things. We have already covered the several classes within the phylum Platyhelminthes, where we have already seen on the Tubellaria, the Trematodes, now Monogenea. Now I would like to welcome you to pass through the last classes of the phylum Platyhelminthes, which is the phylum Cestoidea. Within the phylum Cestoidea is where we are going to discuss one of the common worms which are found in the organism or cattle like sheep, pigs, and dogs. And these worms are normally found on those raw meat or on the meat of these cattle, kwa mfano kama katika sheep. For those who are eating undercooked meat, ndio maana ukienda kusatama unaambiwa usile nyama nyekundu, au kama unakula nyama nyekundu hakikisha kwamba umemchoma, yale maji yameanza kuisha, baada pale ndio mpike. It is because within this red meat kuna hapa Taenia species ambao ni Taenia saginata, ambapo yeye anapatikana katika zile masculine layers, ambao unakuta kwa mfano unaweza kukuta nyama sana katika steak, unakuta kabisa wamekwepo pale. So in case mtu anaweza kuona kwamba yes, nyama imenona, kumbe ile pale ni worm. So make sure that once you consume the meat, make sure the meat is very well cooked also, so that uweze ukamua yule pale particular worm ambaye anakuwa anaishi katika the body of this particular ruminant organism. Vile vile kwa pigs, wale wanakula nguruwe, kitimoto, make sure that the pig is well undercooked so as to prevent the chance of being infected with the Taenia solium. This worm are very very dangerous since they cause the Taeniasis disease, na vile vile unaweza kapelekea the excessive blood, the bleeding, unaweza kapelekea anemia, even the death of a particular person. This organism, once they are ingested by consuming the undercooked meat, or by eating the unwashed vegetables, example those, kwa mfano kachumbali, nashauri usiwe kachumbali kwa sababu hapa worms kwa mfano wanapatikana katika feces of infected person, so they will be eliminated katika feces of an infected person kwa sababu they are segmented na zina uwezo wa kuweza kujiregenerate, kwa sababu within each segment kuna kuwepo na reproductive organ ambayo imekamilika, na hivyo iko capable of growing into another organism. So these segments are released with the feces which contain this reproductive cell. So once they are eliminated or ingested outside of the body of the infected host, kutengeneza cyst, hivyo wanakuwa resistance watengeneza cyst to the process called cystation. Kwa hivyo unapokuwa kwa mfano wamebe exposed pale, mboga inaweza ikaota pale, hizi mboga za majani, make sure kama unazosha zinali vizuri. Kesi mtu unakula tu mboga za majani, hizi mboga mbichi unachukua unakula, yes ni nzuri, lakini make sure kwamba unaosha kwa maji ambayo ni masafi ndio ya consume. Kwa mfano hizi kachumbari unaweza kukuta wapo, so tunapokuwa na ingest wanaenda perform cystation, ambapo yule cyst aliyekuwa pale anaenda kutransform kwenda katika larva form, hivyo anaenda kuoccupy the body part, kwa mfano kama intestine. They are endoparasites, so know that they tend to live inside the body of the host cell, ambapo wanaenda kuoccupy the intestine, where they are going to cause they are characterized by the dysentery. This mtu anakuwa anaharisha, anakuwa anasikia abdominal pain pamoja na mengineo. So the distinguishing features within of the Cestoidea, first of all, they are endoparasite. They are endoparasite and feeding parasitically by absorbing nutrients from the host. This organism, they are heterotroph. First of all, they are unable to manufacture their own food. So the endoparasite. The endoparasite, these are the parasite organisms which are found within the body of the host cell. Also, they feed parasitically, meaning that they absorb their host nutrient from the host tissue, inside the host tissue, while at the same time they tend to harm or infect that particular host. Also, they possess suckers and hooks on the scolex. This organism, in their head region or the scolex, they do depend these suckers, ambao kuna suckers pamoja na hooks ambao inatumia katika attachment. Vile vile they have elongated and segmented bodies, and each segment is known as proglottis. So this organism wanakuwa na elongated na mili yao imekuwa imegawanyika katika segment, na each segment inakuwa inaitwa proglottids. Vile vile they have thick teguments with no cilia. This organism tumesema kwamba wenyewe wanakuwa na tegument. This tegument inatumika kama kwa ajili ya protection against the host environment. You're against the host acid or host enzyme ambayo ina be produced as one of the defense mechanism kwa ajili ya kuweza kwa destroy once they invade the body. Kwa they tend to have this tegument lakini hawana cilia. This is one of the adaptive mode yao kwa ajili ya kuweza ku remain seated within the body of the host cell. Vile vile they are hermaphrodite. Hermaphrodite, these are the organism which do possess both male and female reproductive organ within the same organism. So they are hermaphrodite such that each segment has both male and female reproductive organs. Also they have no enteron as no digestion is required. This organism hawana digestive system kabisa, so they does not have guts, kwa sababu they do absorb nutrients by the use of those suckers which are found in the scolex region or in the head region for the attachment, also for sucking the blood milk from the body or from the intestine of the host cell. Kwa wenyewe wanakuwa no need of having the guts. Na vile vile after they feed, vile vile wanakuwa katika egestion, wanakuwa na excrete their feces into the body of the host ambayo zina be released pamoja na feces of the infected host. Now the structure of the tapeworm. Tapeworm is one of the representative member of the class Cestoidea. So yupoje huyu tapeworm? The mature tapeworm such as Taenia species, either Taenia saginata or Taenia solium, ambayo saginata amesema anapatikana for those sheep na solium anapatikana for those porks. Or for those who are consuming undercooked meat, they have to be very careful. So the mature tapeworm such as Taenia species consists of elongated body that is divided into segments called proglottis. So the mature tapeworm, kwa mfano kama Taenia species, amekuwa ana this elongated body, ambayo this elongated body imegawanyika kwenye segments, na kila segment inakuwa inaitwa proglottis. So the segment are called proglottis. Now within each segment ayo this proglottis, nasema kwa this organism are hermaphrodite, meaning they have both male and female reproductive organ within the same organism. So each segment or each proglottis bear this sexy organ or bear both male and female organ. So it is complete organism. So towards the end of their body, the proglottis are oily and they are full of the eggs. So ukiangalia katika towards the end of their body, kuna hizi young proglottis ambao ni from the head towards the head, towards the anus, those towards the end. Kuna zile matured or those old proglottis. So zile pale old proglottis ndio zinakuwa zime contain the reproductive organ or reproductive sex cell. Vile vile this segment may break off and egested in the feces of host. This increases the reproductive potential of the tapeworm. So these segments are capable of breaking off and growing into another organism. So once they break off, they can be eliminated together with the feces of the infected person or soul of the body. So once they can be consumed, kwa mfano pale may be released katika nyasi, wale watu ambao wanakuwa na jisaidia ovyo ovyo tu, kwa mfano may be affected pale, nyasi zikaota pale, ng'ombe amekuja amekula, au pale kondoo amekuja amekula, au nguruwe, anakuwa yupo katika high chance of being infected with this particular worm. Hivyo inaweza kapelekea madhara, stunted growth, development for that particular animals. Vile vile in case kama yule kwetu akichinjwa, vile vile mtu akila nyama ambayo haijapikwa vizuri, na yeye atakuwa katika higher risk of being infected that particular worm. Kwa the sanitation inakuwa ni very very much important to be followed within this particular context. Vile vile mesema these segments may break off and egested into the feces of host. This increases the reproductive potential of the tapeworm. So meaning that these segments are complete organism, then they are capable of regenerating into these segments are capable of regenerating or growing into matured organism. Also, most species of tapeworm have rostellum equipped with the hooks and suckers for attachment to the intestinal wall of the host cell. So most species of this tapeworm wanakuwa na rostellum. Hapo katika rostellum sasa ndio kuna this these hooks pamoja na suckers. These hooks na suckers kazi yake ni katika attachment, saidia attachment area katika host cell, kwa mfano katika intestine, na saidia katika attachment baada ya pale ili waweze kusuck up the blood meal. Tunajua kwamba this endoparasite vile vile they does not have any mechanism to do manufacture their own food, so they just absorb their nutrients to their tegument where they inside of the host cell. Once they attach, they using these suckers or hooks into the body of the host cell. So these suckers are used for attachment to the intestinal wall of their host. Also, as long as the scolex and the neck are intact, the worm is alive and capable of growing. As long as in case kama the neck pamoja na scolex, hata kama those segments zote zime break up, lakini scolex pamoja na head zote zipo kwa pamoja zimeungana, lakini hata these segments zikibreak off zote zikaishi, the organism is capable of growing and regenerating and becoming another organism that are break and so forth. So that's one of the mechanism of increasing the reproductive potential. Vile vile the rudimentary nervous system and the skeletal system run the length of the worm through the proglottis. Also, this organism, they tend to have the primitive. Their nervous system are not well developed. You see, they have this rudimentary nervous system. Vile vile na this skeletal system ambazo zenyewe zinakuwa zina run the length of the worm kwa ajili ya mpaka kwenda katika proglottis, ambayo proglottis ndio katika those segments which bear those reproductive structures. However, they do not have digestive tract, since that there is no need of digestion. They does not have the gut or enteron. So this worm absorbs nutrient from the host through its tegment. So they use simple diffusion to do absorb nutrient from the host cell by the aid of those hooks ambao wanatumia kwa ajili ya attachment, lakini food wana absorb by the means of simple diffusion to their tegment. Also, they lack sense organ kwa sababu no need of it. These are the endoparasite. Once wanapokuwa nje ya body of the host cell wanakuwa cyst, wanakuwa katika hadi wanakuwa inactive form. Kwa hiyo wanapokuwa na be consumed wana undergo cystation, hivyo wanakuwa active. So one of the adaptation of this parasite ili kuweza kuadapt to the body of the host cell ni wana lose their sense organ. They tend to lose their some structure so to remain fitted within the body of the host cell. So vile vile hawa pia the adaptation to become endoparasite, they tend to lose the sense organ because they are well protected inside the host body. So there is no need of those sense organ. Vile vile they are hermaphrodite with each proglottis containing both male and female reproductive organ. Hawa worm wanakuwa na jinsia mbili kwa mnyama kwa worm mmoja. Unakuta kila segment au kila pingili kunakuwa kuna male na female organ. And this is a structure ya tepon as you see here. Katika rostrum ambayo ni katika mouthpart kuna these hooks. Anatumia this hook kwa mfano anapokuwa katika intestine, anatumia hapa hooks kwa ajili ya attachment to the body of the host cell. Na unaangalia katika scolex ambayo tunakuwa tunazungumzia the head region, kuna these suckers kwa ajili ya attachment to the body of the host cell. Kwa mfano katika intestine, these are the endoparasite, na hii hapa ni neck region, na these are the immature proglottis. Tunasema these are the segment. Now within each proglottis is where you get the male and female reproductive organ, but they are found towards the end of the segment or towards the end of the proglottis. Kwa mfano kama hapa, this is the matured one ambayo inakuwa imecontain this sex cell. So once this organism akiwa tu ana kichwa na pamoja na shingo ni capable of regenerating and growing into another matured organism. Kwa hizi hapa segments zika break off, lakini bado tu aka remain alive. Lakini once they are matured enough, they can break up this their segment like pengili, na hivyo wakabi eliminated pamoja na feces of the infected human. Now that was all about the class Cestoidea, where we've already seen their distinguishing features. Now their structures, as where we see the structure of the flatworm as one of the representative member of the class Cestoidea. Now let us discuss the economic importance of the class Cestoidea. When you talk on the economic importance here, we include both the advantages and the disadvantages of that particular class. So by starting with the advantages, what are the advantages of this particular class? So the advantage of the flatworm. Some flatworms such as planaria are scavengers feeding on organic particles from dead bodies of other organisms. As you already seen, some of the flatworm, kwa mfano kina planaria, these are the scavenger. Scavenger, these are the organisms which tend to feed on the body of those dead organic, on those dead organic matters, either from the dead plant and animal tissue. So they tend to ensure the nutrient recycling to the environment. Vivyo vinasaidia katika cleaning up of the environment. Cha pili, some are used as biological specimen in the field of education na medicine. Example, members of genus Taenia na Fasciola. So example, katika ukienda mashuleni, ukienda maabara katika practicals za classification, you must do it. You are form 4, lazima mfanye practicals za classification. Utakapokuwa O level advanced utafanya practical classification. Hata utakapofika chuo utafanya practical ya classification. It is continuous. Yani classification unaisoma from form 1 hadi mpaka unapofika the university level. So when these members wanatumia kama specimen ili kuweza kuelewa kwa rahisi. Kwa mfano ukienda unakuta huyu hapa flatworm, they are very common, unamkuta pale, unatumia kwa ajili ya kuweza kustudy. Unaweza kaambia uelezee distinguishing factors, distinguishing features, au uweze kaelezea adaptive feature for a particular class of flatworm ambao utakuwa umepewa, au Platyrminthes ambao utakuwa umepewa. Unaweza kapewa pale kaambia describe katika class level economic advantages, distinctive features, adaptation and others. The disadvantage of the flatworm. That was all about the advantage. Now on the negative side, many species are parasites that cause diseases to man, livestock, and wild animals. Example, Taenia species cause taeniasis, which is intestinal tapeworm infection transmitted through the consuming raw and cooked meat. Many members of these groups, they are parasites, they are endoparasites. So as they are consumed into the body of organism, for those who are consuming the raw and cooked food meat, ndio maana tunaambiwa kwamba watu wasile nyama mbichi au usile nyama ya mnyama ambaye humfahamu. So once they are consumed, inaweza kapelekea this taeniasis ambao ni intestinal tapeworm. They tend to occupy the intestine as their habitat or as their host cell. Kwa ajili hivyo wanakuwa napelekea taeniasis disease. Na vile vile it can result to heart attack, epilepsy, or depending on the location of the larval infection. This organism wanaweza kapelekea heart attack in case kama kwa mfano Fasciola. Fasciola tumeona these are the liver flanks organism ambao wenyewe once wanapokuwa either kuna wale ambao ni liver flanks, kuna blood flanks ambao kwa mfano akiattach katika wakienda katika heart wanaweza kapelekea heart attack kwa sababu inaweza kupelekea damu kuganda. Na vile vile wengine in case wakienda hata katika ubongo wanaweza kupelekea epilepsy. Epilepsy ni ile mtu kuweza kupoteza fahamu kwa ghafla, mtu anakuwa anaanguka. Sio kuzimia, ni ugonjwa kwa wale watu ambao anaanguka ovyo whatever anakuwa anaanguka. So this is epilepsy. Ubongo unakuwa na lose connection kwa muda fulani, yani kama ilikuwa inapata shock kwa muda fulani. This is epilepsy. And depending on the location of the larval infection, so it depends. And the effective stage ni larval stage. Matured one ni ile ambao baada ya maturity na be released out of the body katika phase ya mammals. Lakini the effective one ni larva form yake ndio ni more effective. Na vile vile the parasitic flatworm can cause reduction in quality and quantity of meat and the milk produced by livestock due to infection. They can also cause stunted growth or even death. Vile vile this parasitic flatworm tumeona kwamba inapatikana kwa different domesticated animals, kwa mfano kama pigs pamoja na sheep. So once they infect this particular domesticated animal, they tend to reduce their amount of growth, kwa inapelekea hata kama uzalishaji wa nyama inakuwa ni nyama mbovu, na vile vile hata uzalishaji wa maziwa pia unakuwa ni mbovu. Kwa vile vile inaweza kupelekea hata kifo kwa huyo mnyama. Kwa hiyo minyoni are very very dangerous. Vile vile they cause general body weakness and frequent hunger in the host as they depend on digested nutrients from the host. This organism tumeona kwamba they does not have the kwanza digestive system, since wanakuwa the endoparasite, hivyo wanakuwa napata their nutrient by absorbing it from the host cell through this tegument. Kwa hivyo Hii hapo hii ndio minyoo ambayo unasikia mtu unakula kwa muda mfupi umeshiba, lakini baada ya muda unasikia njaa. Kwa nafanya mtu anakuwa anakula lakini chakula ikai tumboni. Kwa sababu mtu anapokula na zenyewe wanakuwa na absorb salt nutrients. Kwa mtu anabaki empty stomach. So they are very dangerous, inapelekea body weakness, mwili kuwa dhaifu na mtu kuweza kukosa nguvu. Kwa sababu chakula ndiyo source of the energy which has been broken down during the respiration kuweza kurelease energy for different cellular activity. Vile vile, working animals such as oxen cannot perform work to their full capacity if infected with a large number of parasitic earthworms. Vile vile working animal kwa mfano kama ng'ombe wanatumiwa sana sana wafugaji, wakulima kwa ajili ya kulima when they are tended to perform this agricultural activity. So as they are being affected with these particular worms, wanakuwa ule uwezo wa kuweza kufanya kazi unakuwa unapungua, wanaanza kuharisha, na vile vile wasipotibiwa mapema wanaweza wakafa. Kingine, parasitic flatworm can also be because they cause the loss of income due to loss of incurred treatment. This parasitic flatworm napelekea the loss of income. Kwa nini? Kwa sababu mtu atatumia dawa, kwa mfano mtu may be affected this particular discontinuous, lazima atanunua madawa ili aweze kujitibu ule ugonjwa. Tayari pale kama ile ilikuwa na bajeti nyingine, tayari ameshainkaa kosi. Kwa nyama yake lazima atatafuta dawa ya minyoo kwa ajili ya kuweza kuwa minyoo nyama yake isiweze kufa. So this also it reduce it is very expensive, inakuwa ina lower the income. Now I hope now you are well equipped with the concept on the Clystestoidea as one of the last class of the phylum Platyhelminthes, where we have already discussed them in details, the adaptive features. Now I would like to give you simple task. You have to take a look through it so that you can attempt it and increase up your understanding. My question is, what are the functions of proglottis in the tapeworm? Second question, briefly explain why tapeworm do not have digestive tract. Na swali la mwisho, with example, explain the economic importance of the parasitic flatworm. That marks the end of our today's session. Please keep on following Educare Media for the coming session where we are going to discuss the phylum Annelid. Thank you for your attention. Have a nice moment.